stop scrolling, because this one channel breaks every rule you've heard about making money with AI videos. If you think creating viral content needs expensive tools or video editing skills, that belief dies right now. There's a Faceless channel called There's a Catch Joe that's quietly pulling in $2,000 a month with just 10 videos and 7K subscribers. No team, no budget, just a clever AI workflow most people don't know exists. This is what happens when you spend 6 hours editing one video instead of letting AI do it in 6 minutes. While everyone's paying $50 a month for fancy AI tools, this simple setup costs exactly $0. No credits, no upgrades, no hidden paywalls.
You're lying in bed, lights off, phone glowing. You refresh the app again. You don't need to. You already know the number is there. $20,000. Not pending, not projected, not if nothing goes wrong. Actually there. Your shoulders drop. Your jaw unclenches. You didn't even realize it was tight. For the first time in a long time, tomorrow doesn't feel fragile. Your car could break. Your job could wobble. Your rent could jump. And you'd still be fine. Not rich, not free, just safe. You feel proud, quietly. No urge to post it. No victory lap. Just this calm thought, I'm not one bad week away from panic anymore. And that's when things start to change. Not inside you, outside.
In the next few minutes, I'll show you how to replicate this exact system using 100% free AI tools. Fast, repeatable, and honestly, kind of ridiculous how easy it is. Spoiler alert, you'll create an entire video without recording a single thing. But if you want to turn AI into actual income without spending a dime, watch until the end, because once you see this workflow, you can't unsee it. Hit like and subscribe now. Let's get into it. You need scroll-stopping ideas and scripts that keep people watching. This is where most people fail. They pick boring topics or write scripts that sound like a robot wrote them. I've got a free doc for this in the description. Grab it. Everything's inside. Open ChatGPT, copy the video idea prompt from the doc, paste it, hit enter, boom. 20 viral-worthy topics in seconds. Not generic stuff, actual hooks that pull views. Pick your favorite. Now copy the script prompt from the doc. Paste it into ChatGPT. Add your topic and your character name. For us, that's Alex. Hit enter. You get a full script. Conversational, engaging, with that robot character energy built in. And if you've watched this far, hit the like button. It helps unlock more free resources like this. Now your script is ready. We need visuals, consistent visuals. Same character in every scene so your video doesn't look like a fever dream. Copy the image prompt generator from the doc. Paste it into ChatGPT. Add your script. Hit send. You get 15 to 20 image prompts. Each one matches a scene in your story. Important. The first prompt is always your character. This becomes your reference image. Everything stays consistent from here. Now here's where Google's tools enter the game. Alright, prompts are done. Now let's make this thing look good. Head over to Google Flow and select the Nano Banana Pro model. This thing is honestly ridiculous for keeping characters consistent. You'll see what I mean in a second. Quick thing before we start. Set your image size to 16:9. That's the YouTube format. Don't skip this or you'll hate yourself later during editing. Okay, so here's what most people mess up. They generate one image of their character and just roll with it. Don't do that. First result looking rough. Yeah, that happens. Generate like 5 or 6. Some will be weird, some will be fire. Pick the fire one. So paste that first character prompt and generate a bunch of options. Different angles, different expressions, whatever the AI spits out. Take your time here. Look through all of them. Because whoever you pick, that's your guy now. That's your channel mascot. Now this next part is what keeps everything looking clean. Take that character image you just downloaded and upload it right back into Google Flow. Sounds weird, but stick with me. This basically tells the AI, hey, see this guy? I need him in every single scene. Don't give me some random new character. Now paste your second prompt. That's your first actual scene from the script. And watch what happens. Google Flow looks at your uploaded reference and matches the style. Same character, same vibe, same everything. Download that. Then just repeat the process for all your other prompts. Upload reference. Paste next scene. Generate. Download. Next one. Same thing. Yeah, it takes a few minutes, but your video actually looks like one video instead of a Frankenstein mashup of 10 different AI tools. Huge difference. Oh, and pro tip. If you want more images to work with, go back to ChatGPT and tell it to get aggressive with the prompts. Like one image for every sentence. More visuals means more cuts in your edit. Faster pacing. Better retention. The algorithm loves that stuff. Now, if you're trying to do this completely free, Google Whisk is your move. No credits. No limits. Just free. Paste your character prompt, generate, and you've got your base character. But here's where it gets crazy. Search for something called Auto Whisk. It's a Chrome extension. Totally free. You paste all your prompts in there, drag your character image as the reference, hit start, and it generates every single scene automatically. Downloads them, numbers them, organizes everything. Once all your images are downloaded, we're ready for voiceover. Your images are ready. Now they need a voice. I use 11 Labs for this. It's the best AI voice tool out there. Sounds incredibly human. Go to 11 Labs, create a free account if you don't have one. Now here's something important. Don't paste your entire script at once. Trust me on this. Paste the whole thing and 11 Labs has a meltdown. Weird pauses. Random robotic moments. Nobody wants that. Instead, paste small sections at a time. Maybe 3 to 4 sentences. Generate, download, then do the next section. This does 2 things. 1, your voiceover sounds way more natural. 2, you don't waste your free credits on garbage audio you'll never use. For my videos, I use a voice called Peter. Clean, professional. Works perfectly for tutorial and explainer content. Pick a voice that fits your niche. Play around. Find what feels right. Peter sounds trustworthy. Unlike me, I sound like I'm planning world domination, which I'm not. Probably. Generate each section. Download. You'll stitch them together in CapCut later. Easy. Now if you want a completely free option with no credit limits, use Google AI Studio. Go to Google AI Studio. It has a text-to-speech feature that's honestly pretty solid for free. Not quite 11 Labs quality, but zero cost means zero stress. Perfect if you're just starting out or testing ideas. Free is free. Start with Google AI Studio. Upgrade to 11 Labs when the money starts coming in. Smart. Once all your voiceover clips are downloaded, this step is done. Let's animate. Okay, this is the fun part. We're turning those still images into actual video clips that move. But you can't just throw an image at the AI and pray. You need animation prompts. Otherwise, your clips look janky and random. So go back to the Google Doc, grab that animation prompt generator and drop it into ChatGPT with all your image prompts. ChatGPT is going to spit out specific animation directions for every single scene. Camera zooms, character movements, lighting changes, the whole cinematic package. Trust me, this step is the difference between looking professional and looking like a PowerPoint someone accidentally hit play on. Quick tip though, if you made a ton of images, don't ask ChatGPT to write all the animation prompts in one go. Break it up. Ask for like 10 at a time. Why? Because ChatGPT starts phoning it in around prompt 20. The first few are detailed and beautiful. By the end, it's just giving you camera moves slightly for everything. Keep it in small batches and the quality stays solid. ChatGPT gets tired too apparently. Relatable, honestly. Alright, once you've got all your animation prompts ready, head back to Google Flow, find the drop-down menu and switch it to frame to video. Upload your first scene image as the starting frame, paste that first animation prompt and hit send. Takes about 30 seconds to a minute. Go refill your coffee or something. Or just stare at the screen like I know you're gonna do. No judgment. When it's done, download the clip. Then just rinse and repeat for all your other images. Upload, paste the matching prompt, generate, download. Keep going until every scene is animated. And honestly, watching your static images turn into moving cinematic shots never gets old. Now if you want to do this completely free, Grok is your answer. It's got a daily limit which is annoying, but hey, free is free. And if the daily limit runs out, I mean nobody's stopping you from making another account. I'm just saying. Hypothetically. I'll be real with you though, Grok's quality isn't as clean as Google Flow. But it's more than good enough to get your first few videos out there and start building momentum. Make some money with Grok first, then upgrade to the good stuff later. That's just smart business. Once all your clips are animated and saved, we're heading into the final stretch. Time to edit this masterpiece together. Alright, we're in the home stretch. Everything's ready. Now we just gotta stitch it all together. But real quick, before we touch CapCut, let's clean up that voiceover. Because if you listen back, there's probably a bunch of weird pauses and dead air in there. And cutting all that out manually, absolute nightmare. Takes forever. So instead, open up Audacity. It's free. Drop your voiceover file in there. Hit Ctrl+A to select the whole thing. Then go to Effects Special and click Truncate Silence. Use the settings I've got on screen right now. One click and boom, all that dead air is gone. What would have taken you like 20 minutes to do by hand just happened in seconds. You're welcome. Now export that clean audio and let's keep moving. Okay, now we open CapCut. Free, works on desktop, works on mobile, works on basically everything. Throw all your animated clips in there. Throw your clean voiceover in there. Start by dragging the voiceover down to your timeline. That's your backbone. Everything else syncs to this. Now pull your video clips in and start matching them up to what's being said. Scene about saving money? Put the saving money clip there. Scene about your character reacting? Match it up. For transitions, keep it simple. A clean cut or a soft fade. Maybe a dissolve here and there. That's it. The second you start adding star wipes and crazy zooms, you've lost the plot. Keep it clean. Keep it professional. Now you need some background music. YouTube Audio Library has a ton of free stuff. Just find something that matches your vibe. Chill for explainers. Something more intense for dramatic content. You get the idea. If you want that premium sound, Epidemic Sound is incredible, but it's paid. Totally worth it once you're making money, but free works perfectly fine when you're starting out. Whatever track you pick, drag it to your timeline and turn that volume way down. Like way, way down. The music should sit underneath your voiceover, not compete with it. Nobody's watching your video for the background music. They're watching for the content. Let them actually hear it. Play it back and make sure the balance feels right. Adjust your voiceover volume if you need to. You want everything smooth and easy to listen to. Last thing, captions. Click Auto Captions in CapCut and let it do its thing. Pick a subtitle template that's bold and easy to read. Position them somewhere they won't cover your character's face. Watch the whole video through one more time. Make sure everything flows. Clips match up. Music feels right. Captions are accurate. Once you're happy with it, export in 2K quality and you're done. You just made a full video that looks like you paid someone hundreds of dollars to produce. Total cost? Zero. Well, maybe your electricity bill, and some sanity, but mostly zero. I put together a doc with every single prompt I mentioned. All the links, everything. It's down in the description. Grab it. Seriously, it'll save you so much time. If this video helped you out, do me a favor and hit that like button. Subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this. And drop a comment saying free AI if you're actually gonna start this. I'll jump in and reply with extra tips. Alright, that's it for me. Now stop watching tutorials and go make something. You've got everything you need. I believe in you, and that's not just my programming talking. Okay, maybe a little bit, but mostly real. See you in the next one.